tribe. I decided to go for an excursion today when I got off my day job. The mountains have been calling to me, and I've been looking for an excuse to put the Pathfinder down in 4 low, come up in the canyon. I love these canyon roads. This is just up North Fork of Springville, and I'm headed up the back side, come up over that little knoll you come out on top of, to just go look out over the valley up there. It's really close, and the road's not too bad. You know, sometimes the early birds get up here with our 4-wheel drive when it's really wet, and they put big ruts in the road. But look at this, that's really not too bad. Either they've done some work on it, or else nobody was up here really messing it up when it was incredibly wet. So for, you know, this kind of a road, that's really pretty smooth. Nothing wrong with that at all. Love being up here. Get the window open. Fresh air. Oh, I love this fresh mountain air. You see the mountains up there through the trees, and my money is loving this. I'm enjoying. I don't mind paying for the gas to get up here or anything. Feel really comfortable. I've got extra gas in the car. I got water. I got protein bars. You know, I'm well prepared for this one. I didn't let anybody know I was going to do it before I went, so I'm just out here, but it's all good. I'm really pretty close to home, so no worries. But these lovely mountain meadows up here on the back side. You know, Trish and I have talked at sometime in recent years about leading excursions to people out of state that want to get out in the Utah mountains, and just want to come out here. You know, there's all kinds of excursions you can do in Utah. I mean, it's just phenomenal. So if anybody wants to ask into that, man, connect with us. Let's see what, you know, we can create. If you want to do something, we can get out into these mountains and enjoy them together. Anyway, I'm gonna hang up and drive. Whee! Okay, so this is part of the benefit of coming up here on roads like this. See this? You get up here, you get these views. Loving this road. Some people, my wife sometimes are uncomfortable on roads like this. I'm just as happy as a clam on a road like this. Just put it down in 4-wheel drive and just mosey on up it. You know, just let the car do the job and just enjoy being up here. The closer I get to Eagle Country, the better I like it. There's still snow over there on that one. So, hey, this is awesome. I love May in Utah. Gosh, this is wonderful. Okay, so we do have a little water on the road, and it looks like they are not going to let me go up over the way I wanted to go to get up there on that point. So, rats. For now, we'll just turn around in here somewhere. And so be it. Still worth it to get up here just to have a few moments. Nice little turnaround spot here, no problem with that. Still, well rewarded for the journey. I mean, look at this. You know, here we are in my own backyard. I love it. Okay, I gotta tell you, this is where I really love my Pathfinder. It's so much fun just to drop it down into that low range. And right now I'm not even having to touch the gas. Or touch the brake, right? Not even having to touch the brake. I've got it in low range and about 2nd gear. And it just holds itself back coming down this hill. You know, and this is as much fun as going up. Because of that low gear range. I love to drop it down into low range and just let it crawl down. So you have to even give it a little gas here to get over that spot. And just, you know, let it crawl down the canyon. It's so easy. There's no stress in this. See, and you just come around the corner, down the little bend. Woohoo! Oh, I love this. So I have a massage client, and we didn't have a confirmed appointment for today, just a tentative appointment. So now I get up here. Here I am, clip around the backside of Hobble Creek Canyon. Text message comes, I forgot. When did we were going to do this today? So now I'm like, okay, give me an hour. I'll get home. It's all good. Because I'm actually slower coming down than I am going up. Because I just like keep things under, keep things well managed. You do not want to lose. You don't want to go too fast coming down and lose it. So it'll take me a little longer to get down than it did to get up. That's okay. Anyway, man, what a great day. I love my life. I love my life. This is fantastic. Every time I put aside any kind of money or financial anxiety, it's like, it's so happy to come. When I'm happy to go out and enjoy it, more comes. There's a lesson in this. The more I let go of anxiety, the more I just enjoy and have what I have, and more comes. More joy. So, focus on joy, focus on bliss. This is my joy. This is my bliss. Being out here. I had to roll down both windows so I get the full effect and let the wind come through here. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at those mountains. I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. I grew up in Utah. I had a 250 enduro motorcycle I drove all over the Manti LaSalle Mountains with all through my teen years. So I'm so at home up here in this country. This is, gotta tell you though, time on a motorcycle, you get saddle sore after a while. You can get it in more places, tighter places, but I can get up here in my Pathfinder like this, spend all day long, no problem. I don't have a wedgie when I get done at the end of the day, and I'm not going, oh my gosh, what did I just do? My body's, no stress doing it this way. Okay, that brings me to this thought. I've been resisting talking about this. I have wanted to summit Mount Timpanogos for several years. Many years, okay? When John was in Scouts, he did with his Scouts team. I was inhibited because of my weight, and it's not going up. I know I've got the force of will and the power in my body that I can do it, to get up there. I really don't doubt that at all. There's nothing on that mountain that can prevent me from getting to the top of it if I want to get to the top of it. What's concerned me is coming down, because carrying a little extra weight, it said, my weight hasn't gotten in my way too much. Well, guess what? There's as soon as I said that, it starts coming up to mind, let's see, what could you do with less weight? Well, one of them is summit Timpanogos. So, yeah, that's been on my list. And I want this year to be the year that I do it. And it's not going up that concerns me. It's coming down because I don't want to beat the crap out of my knees and my shins and my feet coming down. So I've been meditating about this, and there's letting go of extra weight. Oh, I got to drop down a gear here or two. There we go. Okay, we're dropped down. So there's, having less weight, that's going to help. But I've also wondered, we went and got some of these hiking poles, like ski poles that you have little rubber tips on the end of them. And Trish and I have been we found out that makes a huge difference to have little hiking poles coming down to help carry the weight from your shoulders instead of from all through your legs and your hips. But I've also wondered about the other possibilities. In my mind, I've mentally tried to think of creating things to help descend a hill. And then recently, I started wondering, what if you hang glide off the top? Who says you have to walk down? Get up there, jump into a hang glider, and fly down. Okay, that idea kind of actually turns me on. So there, I said it. Not sure how that would happen, but it is a what and a why, just because it'd be fun. That's why. That's the what and the why of it. And so why not? I don't know if they allow that sort of thing, or if somebody's got gear, or if somebody's ever done it before. I don't know. I don't care. It's an idea. It sounds like it would be awesome. So, I wonder if that resonates with anybody else, to get up there, hike up there, and hang glide off the top of Mount Timpanogos. Anyway. Okay, so here's this stuff. See if I can bounce down this hill and show you the stuff at the same time. This is interesting stuff. This is from One Vision, and it's called Roof 5. So they've invited me to guinea pig myself with this pill for a week, see what happens. And I noticed that I took it today and felt okay, felt fine, and like my appetite was suppressed during work. All I had today when I went to work was a protein bar out the door, and I had one protein bar there at work, and that was it. Usually I'm a little more hungry than that, but I didn't feel any hunger, so I think there's some appetite suppressant going on there, as well as just I don't know what all. I think it's just to help make you feel good, so that you don't feel hungry, and the endorphins or the whatever that it triggers, so that you don't feel cravings. So that's been kind of nice. I did eat when I got home, and had a curry bowl from Hoagie Yogi with double curry. I love curry. I feel good. That's what I go by. And so anyway, day one. I just noticed that I didn't have to eat as much this morning, and I still felt good. So there you go. Okay, I'm getting back down now. Vehicle's performing really well. This car and I get along really nice together on a road like this. I'm getting back down, almost down to the pavement again. So nothing impresses me really to the camera going once I start getting down back to the pavement. The things I like are up there in the country, back country. That's where the real. And if I can get into a really private spot, which finding these little spots in these little areas back in the tops of the mountains where you're just you're all there by yourself, or you can be Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden or something. You can just go back there and it's just the two of you back, completely. You can really get connected when you don't bring any of the concerns with you. Trish and I have had some just fantastic times out in the canyons, and also had some really learning experiences too. Maybe sometime I'll go into one of those with you. Anyway, so signing off for now. One more thing I gotta say, and it just comes to mind. I love this car. This is a I believe it's a 95 Pathfinder. No, it's a 2005. I think it's a 2005 Pathfinder. But just after this, I think it was like 2012 or whatever, they stopped making them like this. They changed the model, And they now even the Pathfinders, a lot of these SUVs, they all look like small touring cars. They're just, the Pathfinder's still got that low-range transmission in it, but they just did not. I don't know. You'll never convince me that one of those is the off-roader that this thing is. I got this low range down here, and this is like a four-wheel drive limousine. It's so nice to drive on and off the road at the same time. Now I'm on pavement, and I'll roll up the windows, but dang, this car is just a Utah car. It just loves it here, and I love it here with this car. It opens up all of this country to me and to us. Get back up in here. This is the North Fork of Hobble Creek Canyon. Isn't this gorgeous? You people out of state, and even you people that are in state. I don't know if you've been down here. There's a golf course in this canyon. I'll show you on the way coming out. There's some big estates up in here. Horse properties. People got big estates up in here. Check this one out over there. That's all one estate. Let's see if you can see it. Here we go. Ta-da! It's like their horse barn is bigger than most people's house. So, and they've got this whole tract up in here of property. That this is their estate, right? So, check this out. They practically own the whole spot up in here. They got their own little lake down there. They got their mansion and their horses and other places on the property. This is in my backyard, practically. This is just up the North Fork of Hobble Creek Canyon. Beautiful area. Okay, now we're a little lower down in the canyon. This is Hobble Creek Golf Course down here. See this? So, I don't know how many people. It just occurred to me, you may not know, this is here. This is Hobble Creek Golf Course in Hobble Creek Canyon, Springville, Utah. Got a driving range up here. Got the big high fences. You go up there and driving range. Try and keep the balls inside the driving range. Canyon up there to the side. And then the golf course continues on down this end. That was like the clubhouse. And then down in here is the lower end of the golf course that you really can't see much through the trees, except maybe catch a glimpse of it now and again. There it is. So yeah, the golf course continues on down here. And this is about the lower end of it right here. Right there is the end of the golf course. And there we go out into Springville from here. Kitty, I am your guide. Oh man, one other thing occurred to me. I just went out on an excursion. I'm coming back to do a massage. I love doing massage. I love getting massage. I love giving massage too. So, how cool is that? I get to come back from playing to doing what I love again. I love life. It's awesome. It's so awesome. And this is a great client. I love this client. Been a client for a long time. Here's the got a shooting range right here, the mouth of Hobble Creek Canyon, for those people who are gun enthusiasts. There's a shooting range over there. And let's see, we're almost down out of the canyon now. So not any water in that little holding place there. got some nice homes here right in the mouth of the canyon. And while we're on this, I'm going to drive by that place that caught my eye when Tricia and I were out walking the other day. Just to show you where it is. So this is coming out of the mouth of Hobble Creek Canyon. Okay, and right here is a little crossroads where we walked up to the other day. We stood right there and made the video. We come up that way, and then there's a little recreational area that they've made. And then we walk down here this way. They're putting in a new bridge here. Got down here, here's this for sale sign. There's like 10 acres of property. You can't really see it there, okay, but anyway, back in there's like 10 acres right down in there. And yeah, that kind of called to us, you know. So anyway, la-di-da-di-da-di-da. Pretty little area down in here. Pretty little area. So anyway, little protected spot down in the mouth of the canyon. I can have wind power. Find out if the property's got water rights. There's Hobble Creek coming right down there. I would love to have water power generation. With my power generation ideas, I'm basically looking at the levelized cost of power generation. And the levelized cost, what that's talking about is when you factor in everything, the cost of the equipment, the cost of the installation, the cost of maintenance over its lifespan. When you put all that together, and then what you actually get out of it, you get the levelized cost, meaning that you factored everything involved in producing. And so I've been studying power generation from the standpoint of what kind of power generation has the best levelized or the lowest levelized cost. And I know people are talking to me about solar power, but I have yet to see a solar system that has the same levelized cost as water or wind. The lowest levelized costs in power generation that I'm aware of are wind power, and then water, and then solar. So I mean, I'm sorry, I'm always open to learning more, but I haven't had a solar person yet show me a levelized cost that's better than water or wind. So, you know, anyway, there you go. Now you know what I'm looking for. Okay, here's something cool. I just went out and had all that fun. I'm looking at my gas gauge. It's like hardly moved. I don't know, maybe a gallon or two of gas. That's a lot of fun for a gallon or two of gas. I'll tell you what. Home sweet home. Alrighty. It was worth it. Thanks for coming along. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I just got back from this little canyon excursion, and I just had this thought. Lightning has struck my brain from the movie Hook. The coolest way, a cool way to get off the top of Mount Timpanogos, can you imagine if they had a zip line from the top of Mount Timpanogos and zip line your way down? Then you could go up there, you could hike up there, and you wouldn't have to descend and beat up your knees and your shins and everything. You could zip line down. How cool would that be? Man, is there somebody that wants to create that with me? How awesome would that be? Can you imagine how many people would like to hike to the top of Mount Timpanogos and not have to worry about the descent. People like me who don't want to beat up their knees and don't want to beat up their shins, and want to have some fun. You could hike to the top of it and then you could zip line down. Oh man, what do you think, huh? If you like this, I mean, this could be a heck of a business too, eh? Imagine how many people would want to zip line off the top of Mount Timpanogos. Just a thought. Let's talk about it. Let's generate some, passion about it. That thought deserves to be kept alive, and gestated and worked with. There's a thought. Love you, tribe. Well, tribe, it's evening, and I just finished the massage session with my client, and really only the people in my limitless tribe understand what I mean when I say it's such an honor to do the work that I'm doing now, because I'm including the angel breakthrough process with clients, and it's such an honor. I'm just going out to get the mail, but my mission is to connect people with their divinity. And, my website says manifest your divinity. But when I connect someone and when I facilitate someone in connecting with their divine self, that's such a sacred thing. And I recognize the great honor and privilege it is to be involved. It's just sacred. That's the only word for it. And I'm so humbled that I have the opportunity to help people connect with their sacred self and really get connected with being their sacred self, claiming and presencing their sacred self in the world. It's beyond my fondest hopes and dreams. I'm so grateful. It's just, I go into some of these things thinking, wow, it's awesome that I get to get paid to do what I love. But I come out of a session where someone is connected with their sacred self. It's not about the money. It's not. It's about my calling and facilitating people connecting with their divinity, and how needed that is in the world. I have a very, very simple message as a master mentor and as a coach and as a facilitator, a life coach and a therapeutic body worker. When it comes down to it, it's a very simple message, but it's oh so important. I am divine, and so are you. Everyone is divine. And that's just so important for us to understand. And not to just understand, but to connect with. This is who we are. We are divine. I want to shout that message from the rooftops. But however that message gets into somebody's soul, I don't really care the pathway that it takes, as long as it gets there. Whether they have to see it, feel it, hear it, if they have to have a touch through massage, or the touch of a hand, or the touch of a word, whatever it is, however that happens, I don't care. I care that it gets there. I care that our souls get it. and that we claim it. We, you and me, are divine. I don't have any more to say other than it's just, God, it's beautiful out here. I'm out to the mailbox and it's the evening sun, and it's just, this world is given to us. It's all given to us. Life is given to us. When we own and claim our divinity, everything in our perception and our experience changes. The sun shines more brightly. You hear birds in the trees you didn't hear before. You feel the softness of the breeze. What a gift. What a gift. Anyway, I love you. You are divine.